Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how James Charles was being rude and disgusting towards a follower or fan who was trying to get support from his page. Alright, so let's get started. So pretty much what happened was James Charles, you guys know who he is, obviously the social media content creator. So he allegedly, it wasn't alleged, I'm just saying it, he posted a TikTok about this woman. We don't know her name. We don't know any more information about the woman because the person hasn't publicly spoken up. He posted a TikTok about the person and he was like basically saying, oh, I don't owe you anything. Why should I have to give you money? Why are you begging for money? The person just lost their job from Spirit Airlines because, as you guys know, Spirit Airlines does not work anymore. They're just basically discontinuing the brand Spirit Airlines, and a bunch of people lost their jobs. And so what I think the person who was messaging James Charles, where they were getting at, is the fact that they were trying to reach out to a bunch of famous people / celebrities and trying to reach out to them. And I think James Charles took it very personally. He felt it was very personal, so he went out of his way and made a TikTok on his spam account and was like, this person is being so rude and I don't owe them anything. It's like kind of that I don't owe you anything mentality, and I feel like that's very out of touch, because if it wasn't for us watching your videos, you would be a nobody. Point blank, period. So I think that's a little bit insensitive, because people actually have to go help and save lives, and they have real jobs, okay? They have real jobs other than doing social media. And so I think it's a little bit weird when you're posting this as a content creator. He was basically saying she should go apply to a welcome to the real world, is what he said. He said, welcome to the real world, you know, go apply to another job. What if we said the same thing to him, okay? And again, y'all, I'm not saying that these people are entitled to his money. The point of the video is that he's literally rude. He could have just saw the message and not said anything, or he could have just chosen not to respond, but he made a response by posting that video publicly for people to be aware of it. And I think he needs to be welcome to the real world, because I think it's weird to publicly shame people online, okay? Because Spirit literally just people literally just now lost their jobs. So sue them for trying to make money, because they know that influencers have a lot of power and wealth and a lot of money than the average person. We can all agree with that. So I don't think it's wrong to personally ask for money because you never know what people are going through. The person who sent that message could be looking for a job right now, but messaging celebrities, maybe thinking that they could potentially be good people because, you know, they have money. So I think it's very controversial for him to post, welcome to the real world. Welcome to the real world. Yeah, welcome to the real world when people stop watching you and you stop getting money off of us. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, at that point, I don't know why so many people are being like, oh, I unfollowed him. Oh, I blocked him. You should have done this so long ago. You should have done this such a long time ago. But you chose to keep watching him and following him after he literally got exposed for so many other disgusting and disturbing things. Now is the time that you're like, oh, we should stop watching him. Oh, I don't agree with this. It's kind of embarrassing for his end, your end, the people watching him, anything, literally any of that sort. I feel like you guys give them this, the public gives him this really big ego, and it's honestly just disgusting, because the way that he talks about a random stranger like this, and anybody, I think he needs to be welcome to the real world, because anyone who talks to the public like this needs to automatically get a real job. but I doubt that that would be possible for him because he doesn't know what a real job is. But yeah, I think it's very weird because if you actually had a real job, you would know that having a real job takes so much time. It takes months and months to prepare, plan, figure out where you want to work, figure out what jobs are actually in your area. You need to have a vehicle. All he literally does is sit at home and edit his videos. Like, is he seriously complaining about somebody asking him for money? Sir, you're the millionaire. You shouldn't be offended at people asking you for your money. You literally sit at home. You don't have to go to a 9 to, you don't have to work 5 days a week. You are privileged, you have money, and no one ever said that you owe this person money. It would have been completely fine for you to just be like, no, sorry, or say nothing. No response. But you publicly shaming this person and being rude about it. Rude. That is what I call privilege. That is what I call a rude person. I don't know why we're still supporting James Charles in the Big 26. And anybody who watches him, again, I've said this so many times, it is absolutely disgusting that people are watching this. And I don't mean to be like judgmental or any type of person. I just think that this could have been handled off of social media. I think, personally, as a content creator, okay, on YouTube, on Instagram, not Instagram, like TikTok or whatever, I feel as if everyone has a right to their own money, right? But it becomes a problem when you are openly rude about it. Like, it's not hard to just say, no, sorry, it's my money. People are going to be upset. That's fine. But it gets to a point when you are getting mad at people asking you for money when you can just say no. Like, sorry that you're butthurt that most of us, a lot of people, Americans, I don't know, like, in his head, he thinks, like, Americans aren't struggling because this is, like, the worst time to be saying something like this, okay? Like, genuinely, it is the worst time to be saying something like this. Hello? And I see the comments, okay? I already know what they're gonna be like. They're gonna be like, oh my god, we don't care. It's his money. The point of the video is not that it's his money. We all know that it's not his money. No, it is his money. Sorry, guys. We all know that it is his money. That's not the problem. It's what he's acting like with his money. People are allowed to ask you for money if they think that you have a lot of money and they're currently struggling. I have gotten so many messages of people being like, oh, I'm struggling for diapers. Could you send me something? I just reached out to a bunch of influencers. I'm struggling with money. That is perfectly okay. But him going online ranting about it to his followers or millions of people, one, you literally just publicly posted about someone for not even doing anything wrong. They just sent you a message asking them, hey, here's my Venmo if you could help out. Beyond disgusting. Beyond disgusting. And don't even get me started on other things that are going on, okay? Don't even get me started on the other things that are going on. I just think that if someone is acting like this about someone asking them for money, I really don't think that you should be having a platform. I don't think that we should be getting any more views. Because if that was me, if that was in my position, I would literally be like, yes, I will help you out, and post that GoFundMe on my story for other people to donate to, because I'm not selfish, okay? I know that taking time to apply for another job is hard. It takes months. It takes a while. Common sense, duh. But that's the problem. These influencers don't think. They don't think because the only thing that they've done is, hi sisters, hi sisters. Get the fuck out. Like, use your, like, think about it. Really, really think about it. And to think that this is the people that you guys are giving a platform, like, are we serious right now? This is not who we should be giving a platform, y'all. Genuinely, I'm so freaking embarrassed. We should be giving people a platform who will openly be like, oh my gosh, yes, I'll give you my money. And not like to everyone, obviously, because it's okay. Again, I said it. It's okay to have your own money. It's okay for people to respect you. It's okay to people respect your boundaries. It's okay to say no to people. What's not okay is being rude to people who ask you for money. And that's what pisses me off. And I know a lot of the times y'all are gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, it's okay, we forgive him. Like, he's literally doing this shit on purpose. Like, all his comments are positive. We love James, we love this. Get out of here. Get out of here. That is literally disgusting. Like, everyone always forgets what he did. Everyone always forgets that he's a bad person. Like, get out of here. And I have unfollowed mutuals that have reposted about him, that have reposted his videos, because I have blocked on literally all accounts. Because I just realized that you cannot be acting like this. A normal person who's like sane with the amount of money that he has acts normal, or could potentially act normal. Because, like, again, money doesn't need to change who you are as a person. A person could have $1 million and still be really, really grateful till this day and do everything in their power to help other people out. I'm telling you guys. But the more money they have, it does become a little bit skeptical, honestly. I don't know, I just don't trust these influencers. Like, honestly, if they haven't done anything good for the community, or if they're just rude, they should not be actively, how do I say this? Because, like, I know I post and, like, I'm sometimes rude, but, like, I would never be rude to, like, a fan. I would never be rude to a fan. I would never be rude to, like, anyone in general. Because I know people, especially people who ask for money. Like, I'm saying, guys, it's not that hard to just say no. Why make a whole post about it? You're literally making the situation worse for yourself, for other people, for everyone around you. Like, he literally even said it in a rude way. Like, I'm so embarrassed for you. I'm so embarrassed for you. Like, it gives me the ick. And I don't care about no James Charles fans up in here who are gonna be like, guys, he didn't do anything wrong. This is not a page, okay? This is not a page for any of that, okay? I will forever be posting about my opinion about other people on here, because I don't got no shame. But he should, because he's literally talked to underage boys. He's literally only famous because he's funny and memeable, but he's not actually a good person. If you literally ask anyone, is he a good person, they're gonna say no, but he's funny, but this. Again, if they say these things, I do not trust you as a person, okay? If you still like him, I do not trust you as a person, okay? If you fuck with any of this weird stuff going on, if you defend him, if you think he should still have a platform because he's funny, you need to stop. Think about his actions. Think about what he's done. Think about what's happening right now, because it's genuinely really disgusting and it pisses me off so bad. You know, makes me so mad. I wish people would just wake up and realize that that's the response that he's giving to his fans or people asking for money. Imagine how he's acting in closed doors. If he is allowed to publicly post that about someone else and make someone feel bad for literally just asking for money, by the way. Just asking. They were just asking for money. They just lost their job. People are allowed to ask influencers and people who have money for money. You have it. Why not help out your community? We are the ones that are giving you money. And he's like, oh my god. He's acting like he literally built this himself. He did not. Without us, he wouldn't have anything. And I know you guys are going to be like, well, without us, blah, blah. His stuff isn't a necessity, okay? I don't need his food. I don't need water. He doesn't give us anything, okay? Goodbye.
Bye, bestie.